of the Secretary.
The Minister of Information and National Orientation is chairing the 2024 annual conference of the International Press Institute in Abuja.
Nigeria is no exception.
Holding a day after the International Human Rights Day, media professionals and rights activists gather to discuss the importance of media freedom and the protection of the civic space in a democracy.
Let us work together to build a society where journalists can work freely, without fear of intimidation or harassment. Let us advocate for policies and practices that promote transparency, accountability, and the free flow of information. Your commitment to press freedom and democratic value is invaluable.
The keynote speaker decries the lack of media freedom, the shrinking civic space, and how it affects the practice of democracy.
Nigeria does not have freedom of the press. What we have in Nigeria is freedom of speech. They are not the same thing. They are not the same thing. Freedom of speech has some voluntary undertone because you may choose not to speak. But freedom of press is mandatory because the press cannot choose not to speak. You must bring your news out. You must write. You must speak. You must read the news. So you need a special freedom to do that.
In his remarks, the Minister of Information restates government's commitment to protecting media freedom and the rights of citizens to hold the government accountable. However, he cautions against abuse of such freedom.
Yes, media freedom, press freedom is a must for all of us. But we must also realize that this freedom is not just free. Freedom also comes with enormous responsibility. While exercising this freedom of expression, we must also respect other people's rights.
The media is often described as the watchdog of the society, a designation that places a weighty responsibility on practitioners to hold public officers to account, a task that requires constitutional protection.